I'm Lata. Thank you, Lata, for having a little bit of introductions. I know I really like that comma. I will definitely think of adding that for having me here. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing today? So what the first thought came in when we had today's Women's Day meeting theme? So let's ask the question to the men. What did it came to your mind? Did we attend the meeting today, or let's only the women be part of it? How many of you actually thought this? None of the men?
I just came for that be more for Keynote.
Oh wow! Okay. Yeah, since the theme was very catchy, so I think we just came for that. Okay, what about others? I know the guest is here. So, how about you?
I thought there would be many women.
Very honest.
Frankly speaking, I had an intuition.
Okay. So you see equal ratio of a man and a woman too, right? So that's okay. And I know people generally think, just especially men or whoever, it's a women's meeting, so I think it's all for women, nothing for men. But it's nothing like that. It's just a theme what we have for Women's Day. And I'm here to address you, maybe share some of my secrets of being a woman and what it is actually. And glad to the president, Toastmaster Uma, who's been doing a tremendous job as the president of Orators Plus and having me for today. Woman to me is a personification of love, care, power, tenderness, and selflessness. Being a woman itself, by itself it says it's a gift of God. The origin of a child, right, is a mother, who is a woman. And she's the same woman who shows the men what love, care, and affection is all about. So the essence of women is really wonderful, which all of us should appreciate, isn't it?
Yes.
The one woman whom I look up to in my life is my grandmother, my own grandmother. They say a grandmother is a bit of a friend, a bit of a teacher, and a bit of a best friend whom you love to share all your naughty stuffs or mischievous things of your childhood memories. I'm sure all of you can relate to your grandmothers, going back, grandfathers also. Okay, cool. So she's the one lady who's always been an inspiration behind the skills which I have explored in my journey of life. She comes from an Orthodox family. She is an uneducated but yet talented. She is a very spiritual and devoted lady and also a fantastic girl. Let me tell you a very simple and very interesting story that she taught me, or she told me when I was a kid. There was this little guy, small boy, who went to his mother and asked one day, "Mother, why you cry?" The mother said, "I'm a woman." He said, "I don't understand." She called the guy, hugged him again, and told, you wouldn't understand and never will." The boy was so confused. The next day he decided, let me go to my father and ask. He went to his father and asked, "Dad, why does mom cry for no reason?" And I'm sure all the men who are sitting here will always think, all the men cry for no reason, isn't it?
Yes.
So I have understanding. Exactly the way Prashant replied, the father also replied to the son. All women cry for no reason. Days, times, and a year passed by. This small boy grew up and became a man, and still wondering why women cry. And then one day, he decided, I think I should finally speak to God and find out this reason why women cry. So when God caught him on the phone, he asked the same question. God, I have a very interesting question. Can you please answer this question to me? Why do you think women cry? God said, I had made woman and she had to be special. I have made her shoulders strong so that she can wake the world but yet give a comfort to others. I have given her this inner strength to endure the childbirth but yet come across all those difficulties in life. I have given her that kindness that she knows that she goes through her life when everyone else gives up in her family. I have given her wisdom to know and understand a good husband will never fail or never lose the trust of a wife, but yet stand next to him in his difficult time and share those secrets and support him for all his journey. And lastly, I made a woman so that she can shed a tear, and that is exclusively given to her by her choice and whenever it's needed. Have you ever thought about it? A shed of a tear means a lot of explanation for a woman, right? Every woman is beautiful. Ladies who all are here and men who all are here. You think woman is all about, the one who dresses up by clothes, or the one who speaks, or the one who kind of, carries her figure. But let me tell you a fact. The beauty of a woman lies in her eyes. That's the way, that's the doorway to her heart, and that's where her love resides. So every woman is beautiful. To me, every day is a Women's Day, to be frank. To all those who are here, just imagine a woman, just imagine a world, there's no women, anyone can just be in absence. I'm sure none of you could just ever imagine a world of all men and this woman. And that's the essence of being a woman. Now, I am a firm believer of serendipity. What is serendipity? By chance, exactly. Whatever happens in life has a reason to it. How many of you agree? Exactly. Others don't agree? Or you're still in doubt? Something will happen? Okay, I leave it to your choice to decide after I speak. I believe whatever happens in life for a reason. It's never an accident, trust me. It's a reason, it's a purpose why you all are here in this room. And I'm sure all of you sitting in the room, all of you have a purpose. And that's why you're here. So let me ask you a question. How many of you wake up in the morning? How many of you wake up in the morning? Oh my God. Don't tell me I'm going to be a very serious speaker. Exactly, all of you. Now let me ask you another question and see how many hands comes up. How many of you wake up this morning and had a purpose in your life? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So purpose in your life could be with the work, or could be your day-to-day meeting, and someone could have, okay, I have a meeting today, Toastmasters meeting I have to do. Okay, now let me relate that to the realistic life. There are people in the universe who wake up in the morning and they don't think about what's the purpose in their life. And trust me, if you happen to woken up in the morning and if you don't know, which you haven't been doing from past 10 years, and if you think, and that's your purpose in your life, I'm sorry. I'm here to say there's something really, really wrong with you. There's something that needs to change. And if you don't change it, it's going to get even worse. Have you ever thought a day when you wake up, forget about all your regular routines, regular things, what you do? What is it one thing have you changed? Most of us think, right? We want to change the world. We want to change people. We want to change the system. But with the struggles of life, what we go through, finally you give up. But why do you worry about the world? Because there's so many people around, there's so many things happening around. But don't worry about it. The world will change on its own. The only one simple thing, what you can do to bring a smile or to do that particular change is, have you ever changed one person or one life? Have you ever changed one thought of anyone? And that is what I call having a purpose, living with a purpose, and making your life work. How many of you have done that so far? Have you ever changed any person's life? Have you ever changed a person's thought and said, hey, look, you're wrong, and this is what is right? And this is what I call the purpose of life. And living with the purpose of life makes your life really work. So this is what I wanted to convey. What I learned from my grandma. And I'm sure now that we're living in a society where there's gender equality and we do a lot of activities and all about it. And I'm glad to our TMOD of the day that she mentioned why we celebrate Women's Day and stuff all that. So it's really, really wonderful world. And it's all that we human beings have been created so well to bring in change. And one of the best theme is be bold for change. So ask yourself, have you ever found one thought to change in someone's life, or have you transformed somebody to become better in their lives? And to conclude, I think life is really uncertain, Toastmasters. Between the earth and the sky, there's nothing which can beat a woman's love. So all the women out here sitting today, I'm sure you all have your own role models, have your own ladies or the men or the leader whom you look up to, and always love to cherish and become one of them. Love yourself tremendously. Love yourself tremendously. Do all that you want to cherish. Do all that. There's no age, there's no time that you have to stop yourself. And also stand for yourself. Even if you had to fight for something, stand for yourself and get to the goal and accomplish it. And lastly, always believe in yourself. These are the 3 learnings which my grandmother had taught me when I was a kid. Believe in yourself. I love this beautiful words said by Robert Schuller. He said, I would rather attempt doing something great and fail, rather not doing anything to succeed. It has beautiful meaning. With that thought, I leave you with this message. Have a purpose in life, and I'm sure you will make your life worth. So be real, be authentic, and be you.